Hey, what's going on everybody? Tim from Mirrorless Review here. And right now I'm going to go ahead and get into this unboxing of a highly weighted Sony A7II. I went ahead and ordered this thing because I was really been into the mirrorless systems. As you can see, I have my OMD EM5 here with a 25mm 2.8 or 1.8, and I also use a Canon 5D Mark III. But I'm really into the mirrorless system. I love how compact everything is, and I really appreciate having a full frame sensor with the 5D Mark III. And this whole time, let me see if everything's in focus here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And I like the mirrorless system. I like everything that it stands for, how compact everything is, so on and so forth, blah, 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 blah. But it's like the best of the both worlds. I got my OMD EM5 here that is my daily driver, my day trip camera, the one that I take really everywhere with me. Then I have my 5D Mark III, which is like my workhorse. It's what I use for my portraits and my wedding photography. But now, they got the full frame sensor with this style of body, and it has 5-axis image stabilization, just like the EM5 has. I mean, how much better can things get? You know, I can't believe it. I also went ahead and got the Zeiss 35mm 2.8, and I heard that this is a fantastic lens, especially for the A7R lineup. But it doesn't have optical image stabilization, but this stinking thing does. So, I have had some hands-on with the A7 previously, and it was a pretty nice camera, but I never really fully got into it. For you know, reasons. It was the first model, all this stuff, but let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. So we have all of this warranty card information that nobody looks at. And then we have it's a really small box, I can't believe it. Holy smokes. We have a strap. We have nothing on that side because there's no lens included. This is just the body only with this guy. So charging cables and everything underneath it. And really what this video is all about is this guy right here. I'm really excited. Here it is. I can't believe I'm holding this in my hand right now. This is the Sony A7II, and already I can tell you guys that this thing feels like a tank. The buttons are, the dials are very, very nice to move around there. Exposure compensation right there. These dials on the back, the dial on the front, they all feel great. The rubberized on-off switch. Is the battery already in it? Man, if I hold the EM5, I like what this camera stands for. It's very small. Again, it's lightweight. It's my daily driver that I use when I go on day trips. With this 25mm, it's perfect. Just a quick size comparison. Here's the EM5. Here's the Sony A7II. They're pretty comparable in size. The A7II is a little bit thicker. And definitely has more of a pronounced grip on it, but it feels so good. I can't believe it. Buttons on the back feel nice and smooth. The mode dial feels great. Oh no. This is amazing. Oh, just like Frono's photo. Does a little sniff test. Okay. Let me grab the battery, which I hope has a battery, which I hope has somewhat of a charge in it. Oh look, they gave you a little wall charger. Now I hear that you gotta charge this camera with the body, with the battery in the body, which is, you know, different for me because I have chargers, but I guess I could also get a charger if I really needed to. So it goes in just like so. Turn it on. Now it's just asking me to enter in the date and the time, so let me just go ahead and do that. We're in San Francisco. Daylight savings on, date format. Let's go year, month, date. Enter. Boom. There you go. It's got 19% battery. Thanks a lot, guys. Let's just go ahead and set that right here. Holy smokes, look at that. That looks good. That finish on it looks amazing. I like that textured look. Full magnesium alloy body. I am going to do the biggest review on this camera. You guys have no idea. The rubber feels really, really good. Man, that feels great. Okay, let's get a lens on it, yeah? So here we have the Zeiss 35mm 2.8, which is also a very nice lens, I've heard. Just instructions and things in there. And this lens is already, is super light. Holy smokes. This whole system is blowing my mind right now. The whole mirrorless system is incredible. Put this on. This is a weather sealed lens. Goes on there perfectly. It's got the lens cap already on it. I'm not even gonna move it. This lens looks super awesome, nice and squatty on the body. This whole setup in my hand right now is amazing. So this is my first. I've never had a system like this, or a Sony A7 system. I'm not really used to it, but this screen is so thin. It feels fragile to me, coming from the EM5, where this is just a big old chunk. Like that feels super solid. It's also touchscreen. This one's not touchscreen, but it feels so much skinnier in comparison to the EM5. But first shot of the day, let's do it. Listen to that shutter. It's focusing so fast. Now a lot of people are like, we're kind of turned off with the shutter of the A7 and the A7R especially. But this sounds great. This feels so good in my stinking hand right now. Like, I can't believe it. Let's look through the EVF. Oh my god! It's got a level inside. It's nice and fast. The refresh rate, I'm actually getting a live preview of what the image is going to look like. I take the image, I see the image in the preview there. This is a full frame mirrorless camera. Man, I can't believe it. All this video was a quick unboxing just to show you guys that I am fully this focus ring is so smooth. Just to show you guys that I'm very serious about this mirrorless system. I'm almost considering moving away from the Canon stuff. I don't know yet. That's why I got this. I'm going to try it out, give it a fair assessment, and see if it fits into my workflow, especially for video. This thing has 1080 at 60 frames a second using that XAVCS that the A7 uses, or A7S uses, and has S-Log 2. I can't wait to get started with this camera. So, if you guys have any questions, you want me to cover anything specific, give me like a few weeks, because I'm going to give this a lot of hands-on. I'm going to compare it to the EM5. I'm also going to compare it to my 5D Mark III in terms of image quality, handling, and video performance. So, if you guys want me to touch on anything specific, make sure you drop a comment below. Hit me up on Twitter @TimsTechBlog, Instagram @TimAllDay, and I will make sure to answer all the questions that you guys have about it. But until next time, I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.